So for the decision maker objections, it usually falls into one of two categories. One is they're too far down in the chain of command. The other is that they're too high up in the chain of command. So for the one that's too far down in the chain of command, I'll first start by acknowledging the objection. Hey, totally hear you that, you're not the decision maker here. To be honest with you, reaching out to you, I wasn't expecting you to be the decision maker, but you're actually the exact person that I'm looking to speak with. The reason being is because, we love to get started here with a boots on the ground approach, where someone like yourself is going to have more of the day-to-day insights of whatever your product's offering. And from there, we're happy to take that conversation and move up the ladder. But we just want to make it so that, we can align on how our product is actually going to provide value, carve out a tangible use case so that when we are talking to the decision makers, those that have the keys to the kingdom per se, we are prepared to have that discussion, and it's a value-oriented discussion. With that being said, would you be open to getting this conversation started and X, Y, and Z? Now, if they are, too high on the chain and they're saying like, hey, I don't have any insights into X, Y, and Z problem. Like I'm too far from removed from that. Then you could ask like, hey, I totally hear that. I know you've got a lot of other priorities. You might not have insights into that, but curious to know, would something like this eventually come across your desk down the line? And odds are it's probably a yes if you're reaching out to them. And then from there, you could say, well, hey, since it's going to come back to you eventually, I'd love to just cut to the chase and get your perspective on it. And you're always welcome to invite, you know, uh, those managers underneath you or whoever the persona is to the conversation so that we can, have that holistic picture, get their insights and get your insights as well. But at the end of the day, if you're reaching out to someone, they have a certain perspective that you want to, gather in this sales process. Emphasize why that's important because it can be different for each persona. It can be different for each product offering, but always respond to that objection with, you're actually the right person that I'm interested in talking with. Here's why, and here's why this would provide value.